Welcome to the U.K.Eliquid mixing show, a place where you can talk mixing, you can ask the questions in chat, and just general have a little bit of a blather. And, so what we've got is our co-hosts, which are Graham, our own mixing guru. We have Bobo from the Vapory, our own mixing Jesus. We have, forgot what I'm going to say then. We have Bill, the chairman of the board, just down there. And we also have our mixing detective in the corner, Sherlock Holmes. We have our guest over in that corner, which is Zippy, DIY Flavour Chaser. So, and I'm Benny Bapes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Woo! There you go. Right, so we will let Liam do chat first. If you want to do a quick shout out in chat.
You're on mute.
You're muted.
You're muted, but you're doing great. Muted.
Always the professional. So we have Hooked on Funk, Flintman, Darren M, Mark H, Full Moon, Vapor Queen Becky, Scott Morrison, Stuart Hayton, Fee, Franken Miser, Live Lounge Liquids, The Vape in Dover, Ryan Boyce, Disco Potato, Live Lounge Liquids, Darren M, Ian Bamforth, we got Zippy, Vaping Mank, Ozzy Shano, Sam M, Freeride Vapor, Graham Spears, and Blazing Vape 75, Papa Chigley, Tony, Pav G, Chunkmeister, Tetley Man, Dion 78, Rowan Fletcher, and I'm sure I saw Gareth Shrek earlier on in the chat as well.
Yes, Chuckmeister's in. Welcome.
Rocky Tooney.
So, thank you very much, Liam. If he has missed anybody, just put it in chat that you've missed me, and he will not shout you out again.
That's right. Now on, unless there's over 60 people, he's not reading down.
yeah. If you're all 60, you chat all at once. We might be on all night.
Just pops in. How you doing?
What we'll do is we'll go around and see what we're all vaping on right quick, and we will start with our guest, Zippy. What are you on?
I've got the Aromamizer V1, and in there is Liam's Swirled One Shot. On my Aegis X with my Aegis Custom Skin, Miss Piggy. And my second vape I've got tonight is my Serpent Mini with the Ultimate Toffee Custard, of course, by sheer luck again, on my SX Mini.
Very nice.
I'll pass it over.
Right, Graham, do you want to go?
Yeah, okay. I'm on the DJV with the one job. The blank, which has got some apple sour, which I'm trying to make for BVL Mama from Bargain Vapes.
Hang on, sorry to interrupt, but did you just draw a blank on the blank?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
Wow.
Now I'm just staring at this mark going, what's this? I've got the normal barrage with the Minikin 2, and I haven't a clue what I've got in that one. I'm not doing very well. And I've got the Minikin 3 with the Kyla Mini 2, and I've got a new serial vape, which I'll be putting up today. And I'll pass it on to Bobo.
Sweet, I am on Old Faithful. Where is my camera? Old Faithful, held together with the same bobble that it's been held together with for fucking months. You wouldn't believe that I own a vape shop, would you?
Buy a new one.
One off the shelf.
I know. Do you know what though? Until it does, it's the only reason why it's got a bobble around it is because I've hacked it. And every time I get more pods in, like 7 people or one fucking bigger pods for them, it's like, fuck. Every time I get one for myself, it's gone again. It's like, shit, it's destined to have a bobble forever. Obviously, I could just get a new one, but I want to see how long it goes. Like, yours lasted 2 minutes, Benny.
About
This
2
is-
weeks.
Like, this is still going. I don't know how it is, but it is. So it's getting absolutely battered just to see. And I've also got the nudge with the Famo Vape Magnet, and I've got no juice in there at the moment, but I've got 4 empty bottles, and I'm going to mix up some stuff tonight because, yeah.
Because it can.
And I'm going to pass it over to the wonderful chair.
Hey, I'm a little kinky tonight. Tonight, I have my nuts in a dead rabbit on top of an evil dildo. That's there. And I know that sounds rough when you put them in a dead
I'm
rabbit.
locking it up.
It's actually a dead rabbit V2. And also I have a dead rabbit V2 on top of the gur. And in that I have my vanilla nut cake. And that's it for me. And I will pass it to Mr. Ohms.
I'm on my trusty Tesla Invader 3 with the profile 1.5. And in that, I'm vaping a new recipe called unicorn poop, which I'll be going over later on.
Well, going over your
And-
poop.
I don't tend to run two vapes, 2 devices. I just stick with the one. So
Fair
I'll
enough.
pass it down to Benny.
Right, thank you very much. Hello, everybody in chat. There's a few people in. Chunkmans is new. He says, can he have a chance later? I think Chunk's on later on. He does a show on Wednesday night. I think he's on later on. So I'm on the Vaporesso. I think it's a PS Swag PX80. Very nice. Inside that, I've got some of, well, it's in a different bottle, but it is Andy's jizz in there. Just had to decant it because you can't put a big bottle into this. So that's his lemon jizz. I'm also on the mix with the Pandora with the last little dregs of Butterscotch Reserve. And that is me. So the title of the show was What's New Pussycat? So just so everybody in everybody's head that everybody's been going around singing Tom Jones tonight.
Is that the only reason?
No, I'd seen that, as I said to you earlier, I'd seen that Super Aromas, I had an email through from chefs, that Super Aromas had got some new flavours out. So I just wondered if anybody's picking them up or wanting to try them out, if there's any on there that you really wanting to try to see what they're like. So I tried to get the list of what they've got, but my thing was spinning on Chef's Flavor. I think everybody's just gone on there because it's 20% off and it was on that page. It was just going like that.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that. We'll also talk about what we've been doing this week. Obviously, a couple of lads have been doing some recipes. Unlike myself, that's just not had time. Banged a little bit of a after Sunday's show. I did a quick Baileys. I know Uck's done one, but I had a little play around last night and did a little bit of a Baileys. So we'll talk through that and we'll just see what else we're going to be doing. Pippa, welcome. So, how is everybody? Have you had a good week? I know we've Zippy's just been saying she's been going 120 down the road, trying to get everybody out of the way, and ended up with Liam's unicorn poop.
I'm not checking either.
So, if anybody's got anything in chat as well they want to put in, just if you're new here and you had a new mixer, or you just want to know something generally, just bang it in chat. Someone will pick it up and we'll talk about that as well. So, yeah, have you had a good week, Dippy, so far?
Yeah, it's
So,
not bad.
so good. As a matter of fact, actually today I went to see the surgeon to find out the results of my MRI and found out that I injured the patella. I originally popped my knee out and apparently popped it back in again. So no surgery, no anything. I just need physiotherapy. So, but he on at the final, he asked me if I wanted a cortisone shot. I just looked at him going, no. See ya. So I'm all good. Just heal. But other than that, nothing exciting. Just normal mixing. That's what it.
Good, good. Well,
Yeah.
just plodding along like everybody else in this troubling
Yeah.
times.
Yep. Yep.
We have a question. Oh, we'll go on. Sean Valentine saying, what does the Vape Wizard F8 and Flavor Enhancer NR do exactly? I'm guessing that I've never tried it. I've never actually wanted to try it, to be honest with you,
I
but-
can't answer either because I don't
The
use
Vape Wizard is a smooths the vape out. I think it's that one which smooths the vape out. I haven't got flavor enhancer.
Oh, MTS. It's
Mellow, thick, smooth.
mellow, thick, and smooth, isn't it? It
Yeah.
mellows it, it thickens it out, and smoothens off the edges.
Mm.
There you go. So, Shado's saying that Vape Wizard rounds off the harsh edges. Not harsh edges.
I think Bill needs that.
Yeah. So if you've got something that's obviously a little bit, got that little bit of an edge on it, it'll
Used
round
for
it off a little
black
bit.
as well.
Mm.
It's a bit dark, is that though, isn't it?
Yeah. Wow. That is dark because I don't think mine's that dark.
That was that dark when I got it to the dark art one. So what's that flavor art?
Oh yeah, that's the only one well, that's Vape Wizard. So, but I've never really used it. So I have it. I don't really use it. So I think I used it once, and I think it killed my mix. I think it I may have used it too high, and I think it muted a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
you gotta go really low on it.
Yeah.
0.1, 0.2, and then slowly build it up. Because it works a lot like EM, I think, where it just it will mute a lot of those harsh notes, but if you use too much, it'll mute your whole mix and just mash it all together.
Yeah, I think I used it once, and I didn't care for it, and I just put it back on the shelf because I don't really use enhancers. So
Dan and M say, Full Mum saying, did you all see all the flavours as permanently disabled the paywall? I don't know what that means.
apparently Liam, you go ahead, Liam.
Yeah, on all the flavors, you used to have a subscription, and I think it was pay something like £2 a month to actually use the full features of the site, including leaving comments and things. And they've removed that now, so it's completely free for everybody. All of the features on there are free.
Is that because of vape community?
Possibly. I believe they've actually come under new management because the old management wasn't really taking care of it. I think they were away from the vaping community, so new management have now taken over.
Management.
Papa Chigley has a question. It says, I've got a question, need to get condensed milk. I hear condensed caramel milk 1-on-1 is good. How is Perilium?
I've never tried the 1-on-1. My go-to for condensed milk is always Celebrome.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
with
me too. Me
Salubarone.
too. Salubarome, yeah.
I think I might have
Yeah.
Florium condensed
I
milk,
have,
but
I
I never
have
used it.
actually, I have, we won't mention it, Real Flavors condensed milk. And I also have FA, but the Salubarome tops. And,
Oh, the
oh,
was
the
one of
FA, yeah.
That was one of my first concentrates I ever bought was the FA condensed milk, and I was like, I love condensed milk.
So was I. I was so excited. I ran out and bought it. Like, woohoo, condensed
The-
milk until I used it. And it's like, whoa, okay.
The FA is usable,
Yeah.
but you have to do a 10% dilution.
Or you
And
get rotten eggs.
it's more of the powdered, evaporated milk
Yeah, I
than
haven't got it
condensed.
anymore. It went in the bin.
Yeah, it's I don't have a lot of FA flavors that I don't like, but that's one of them.
Well, you can't like them all. Definitely can't like them all.
Yeah, but imagine your first order and you order that in your
Oh, you'd
first
be
order.
Imagine your first order when I bought some really cheap off eBay concentrates that I didn't know about before I realised that you could get concentrates from Capella and all that lot. And I bought some, and I showed you a bottle before, I bought some condensed milk on that. Oh my God. Oh,
One of my first ever mixes, I saw some OS DIY over here. I had no idea who they were. I just saw it was Tennessee whiskey,
Ooh.
and I think it was like a cream chocolate cake. So I was like, ooh, a little bit of whiskey with some chocolate cake.
Choco yum cake.
No, I don't think it might have been chocolate yum actually. A little bit of chocolate cake with a little bit of whiskey sounds banging. 10% of each.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh.
Well, my first order was a kit, and I got to choose, I think, 15 flavors, all from Liquid Barn. Now, you try to find 15 flavors at Liquid Barn that are worth vaping. Try to find 3 flavors at Liquid Barn. I know 2, but try to find 3 that are worth.
So my first order, I got dead lucky with. I got dead lucky. I spent about £100 on it. But with that first order was everything that's in the Vape Punks recipes. And like, what was it? Must have got about 60 different concentrates. And just like a mad scientist for fucking weeks.
Frank Stillman is just saying he was told by me and Simon to get FA condensed milk. If I remember, I think you were asking for like an evaporated milk, not a condensed milk. FA is an evaporated milk.
Oh
but
yeah,
you need to use it really, really low.
like almost at 0.
Yeah, Pippa's just put up shit. That's her favourite is Beryllium. She's saying that that's her favourite one for condensed milk.
For condensed milk,
Salubrum's
Salubrum.
it's very difficult to get in America, I think, or kind of anywhere else apart from England.
What the
Well,
Salubrum?
it's not as hard to get as real flavors, but yeah, it can, because real flavors.
No, you can get real flavors very easy.
And Scott Morrison said, how much super sweet should I put in a 50ml bottle along with a 10ml flavourings? And J. Jerry put 0.5. It all depends on how sweet you want it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, if you've got a sweet tooth.
0.5 is a good starting point.
I normally put 0.5 in all mine if I do a mix.
Yeah.
That's where I go. But like say, if you wanted a commercial one, you might want to take it up to about bloody 2.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, for commercial sweetness, I believe probably around about 1% would probably do it. But the higher you go with super sweet, the more it's going to burn your coils out, mine. So just bear that in mind.
And full moon, you want the Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
That's you gotta have
Yeah,
that.
from what I understand,
Well,
the
liquid
Belgian
bar ice cream,
waffle.
now you can keep that.
Yeah, Benny don't like it. The Belgian waffle's not supposed to be bad. But what I've been told. Now, I've just mixed it in something, so I'm going to find out. But you know.
Well, I bought when I first started mixing. There was a pack you could buy off TFA, and it was like 150 bottles, like all their flavors except for, of course, their super premium flavors. And but you got them in 15 ml bottles. Well, I was chasing a banana flavor, and I thought, oh, I smelled the right banana. I used that at 15%. Oh, more TFA. I call it now fruit fly nana because as soon as you take the top off, all the fruit flies gather.
Yeah. Oh. Tony says my first mix was a banana Heisenberg, tasting more like Wrigley's Juicy Fruit.
Hey, that would be an accomplishment.
It still sounds vapeable, at least.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And don't do TFA ripe banana at 15%.
Yeah. Flipman said recommendation of a good Ribena blackcurrant that actually tastes like Ribena. What was that one? That Hypnosis? What was that one? Graham, that we got that.
No, that Vimto. That was a Vimto flavour.
Oh, that Vimto.
Yeah, I can really get on with that one. Is it FA Blackcurrant? The Vibes one. I'm having a nightmare with blackcurrants. I thought I got it right, and then I just went completely off it, and then I'm just trying to find the right one because I'm after the same thing, and I still can't get it right. Liam, help.
Ribena. I know El Vaporino has actually got a recipe on ELR which is supposed to be pretty good for Ribena. It's not called Ribena though. I need to look up the name of it.
We'll come back to that then.
My first thing that I tried to make was apple cinnamon, and I put about 6% Liquid Barn apple and about 5% snickerdoodle. And God, was that horrible. It basically, I got to about a half a tank. That was about it.
A good start for you for Ribena would be to put in what is it? Soda, that Flavor West grape soda has a little bit of that taste of Ribena to it.
Was it? There's one that it's recommend. Everybody recommends it use at 2%, but if you take it up to 8%, it turns into a bit of a Ribena. And I can't remember which one it was. It might be Flavor West, Blackcurrant.
But I say I get that with Flavor West, that grape. That you start taking that a little bite, it starts going like a blackcurrant sort of a taste.
Really good blackcurrant is the Cupcake World one.
The Cupcake World one.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite blackcurrants.
But if I put that in my chef's card,
It's got a
postage and packaging higher.
It's got a really thick and syrupy mouthfeel to it as well.
Mm.
It's what I
I've just
used
seen
in.
what Pippa said. Rhubarb. What's the best rhubarb? I like the rhubarb compote.
I was just about to say that's what you keep saying to get rhubarb compote. I haven't bought that.
And I pair it. I put a little bit of the Inawera rhubarb in it to give it that kind of like the top bit.
Yeah, Cupcake World's rhubarb with a little bit of the Inawera rhubarb is really good as well.
Mm.
But the Cupcake World rhubarb needs quite a lot. It needs like 4 or 5%.
And if you want to, Ozzy saying the Decadent Vapes rhubarb cuddle.
Oh, that sounds nice.
But that's not that's just a kind of that's a rhubarby
Rhubarb and custard.
Custard, yeah. It is nice. I actually put that in kind of one concentrate and just sitting there vaping it on its own with a little bit of sweetener in it.
Did you see what Pippa put in? Net?
Yeah, she put in FA Blackcurrant 0.5 plus 0.25 of Flavora Jammy Berry.
I need to get Jammy Berry.
I've never heard.
Everybody's making me shop.
Graham, that's a really good flavor, that jammy berry. I just started playing with it recently. I was trying to do a jam for on top of a cheesecake, and I was playing with it a bit.
I've got the Salubarome rhubarb, but I haven't had a chance to.
I don't have that. I don't have that.
What's
rhubarb I've got VSO.
What's Chef's Choice? Who's that? Is that Cupcake?
Cupcake World.
Cupcake World.
See, I've got that rhubarb. That's nice. That's a nice rhubarb.
Oh.
Oh, Papa Chigley says at least 5% for the Cupcake World rhubarb and is sweet, but pretty good.
But Morrison, you can do that, but you might run into some leaking issues, especially once your tank and juice gets warm.
And it'll also be more of a throat hit with 80% PG. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. That's gonna be more of a throw. That's gonna be
That's gonna be a real throat hit with 80%.
Real throat hit.
It's gonna bang the back.
Get yourself on Dark Star or Best Liquid or go up there. Have a look. Best Liquid, and they'll have some. A few other places you can get your VG from.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I got some from Blazing Vapes 75 online.
If he's in chat, he might give you a discount code.
Yeah.
We have one for.
We ain't got back to you yet, Andy, has he?
No, but it's my fault because I fell asleep this afternoon watching some Americans on TV.
Fell asleep. Well, that happens. I fall asleep watching Americans all the time.
Right, I found the recipe by El Vaporino. It's called Wannabena or Wannabena.
Do you want to
Wannabena.
share it?
I'll type it.
Can you share it?
Share
I
it.
haven't got a spanner.
We'll type something in.
Oh, you got
Don't
no
share
wrench.
it on the screen.
No, you got no wrench.
Oh yeah. Let me get my ELR up then. On
If
my
you just
laptop.
type hi, and Benny can possibly give you one. You know,
Yeah,
I think he's got 2 or 3 left. There's not many left, so get it in while you can.
I'll test this for next week for Papa Chigley. I'll put that in a test.
Type a note in.
Hmm?
And VG,
Yeah, I've called her up on my phone. I got to call her up on my laptop.
yeah, VG doesn't cost a whole lot, so it's
Actually, I can do that now.
Well, send him some VG over.
I'm gonna test the rhubarb.
I wouldn't want to do 80% PG, man. That would rip your throat out.
Yeah. But it used to be that, didn't it? It used to be a 90 PG. It used to be like 80%.
Yeah.
Well, even 50-50, ooh, that for me, that's
yeah. But when it was 80%, though, the tanks weren't as good, and
No.
so you could do things of that sort. Vaping at 6 watts in a tank that didn't have that
We
much.
probably
in
weren't
it.
even on 6 watts
Yeah.
doing it on a, on a CE4, were you?
No. 5 fucking 3 or 4 watts, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's just me, Jerry. I just can't do it. It's too much for me.
I like the throat hit part, and as a matter of fact, I use the Greek yogurt a lot of times to get it, but I don't like the harsh.
No, that's the part I
like the
don't like.
scratch.
Yeah, that's the part I don't like is where it's like you take a hit and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, the scratch is nice, but the harsh is not.
No, it's the harsh part that I did at one point drop my ratio. I think I went as low as 60-40 one time just to try it and see if it did what it did for my flavors, and I just didn't like it. It's getting down there too much for me.
If you're doing mouth to lung, you can,
Well, yeah, but I can't do that. That's how we all started on the mouth to lung, but I can't go back there now.
Oh, I love mouthful.
I don't do
That's what I
mouth
said,
to lung
It's
either.
50-50 in that. Pippa's just put in El Vaporino Chronicles as an excellent YouTube channel.
Ah.
Search for the Squatch. Dean is the real star. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Dean has just got himself a one-shot line at Chef's
All right.
called
Sasquatch.
Sask.
Oh, Sask. Yeah, that's
Sask shots. It is, and the basically his recipe book got stolen by a Sasquatch, and his YouTube channel is him searching for, as he puts it, the hairy bastard that stole his recipe book. It is a really funny watch. He's a really funny guy. Good mixer too.
Yeah, Jay, you should see me do it, trying to do mouth.
Pippa, I've had you a moderator. If you want to drop his link in, you can drop his link in. Liam, are you going to type anything in chat so I can put you as a moderator?
Yeah, I dropped it in about 6 comments ago.
Where? I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
Are you in top chat or live chat?
Either.
I mean,
live chat.
Enter.
I already did.
Try it again, Liam.
There you are. I just typed in here.
There you are.
Hey, there you are.
All right. You can't type.
You've now got a spanner.
Excellent. So drop.
Oh God! Now you've created a monster. He's going to be.
Now he's going to drop his
He's just
pants.
going to spam in chat all the time. That's a point. Where's Nightpot?
Yeah. Not here.
So the link I just dropped in chat is for Dean's Ribena recipe, El Vaporino's recipe.
Haven't seen the link you dropped in chat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting. Are you sure?
It's not there.
It's not there either.
Liam, it's not there. You didn't put anything in chat. Your here showed up in chat, but that's the last thing that's in there.
All right, okay.
And I thought I had techno issues.
It's showing up for me.
It's not there.
It's not there.
I'll drop her in again. I'll just keep spamming chat.
Just keep going. Keep going.
Oh, do you know what it is? You can't put. Oh,
there it is. Now you got it.
It's in
There
now.
we go.
There we go.
Third time's the charm, eh?
Exactly. Blame it on YouTube. That's what Chunk says. Flipman says MCL takes me back to the early days. I'm not going back there. I don't mind an MTL, to be honest with you. I don't mind MTL when you set up, especially on tobaccos.
I find like I have to try and hide my vape because we're not supposed to vape at work when the big boss comes. So I got one of those. I have one of those Nord smock Nord
Yeah.
run. Have you ever pictured trying to suck an elephant through a straw? That's about it.
You're trying to do a direct lung on one of those, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to. I actually did try to. I'll screw with this trying to mouth the lung it. I've
just tried that rhubarb from Salubro.
Oh.
It's a stewed rhubarb.
Oh, that would be
slightly
nice.
sweet.
Should be nice in a pie then, wouldn't it? Or crumble.
It's nice.
That would be nice.
What did you mix it up at?
4%.
A stewed rhubarb by Salubro, you say?
Yeah, just called rhubarb, but it's like stewed.
If you want a sour note to that, if you wanted to make it slightly sour, then the Wonder Flavor sweet and sour rhubarb does a good job of that. It is more sour than sweet.
No thanks, Pippa. It's okay.
Yeah, it's definitely cooked down. I like that.
Gareth saying that Nightbot's still on my old computer. And how come you've changed your name, Gareth? Do you know what I mean? Now I don't know if I call you Shrek or call you Paddy.
Yeah, Paddy Harrington. Yeah.
We're not coming up to St. Patrick's Day yet, are we? In March, isn't it?
Maybe. Nice
Did you
try,
read what
guys.
Shane just put? Yeah. You need some of that vaporless, vaporless e-liquid. We have some of that over here, done by Vaping This One. He does a vaporless e-liquid.
How does that work?
It's
There's
vaporless.
some vaporless
Yeah.
e-liquid?
Yeah,
Wow.
vaporless.
Yeah. You did it on live one time, didn't you, Vinny, on the
Yeah,
show?
I've done it. Yeah. You don't get hardly everything out. It's an IVG mix. It's an IVG mix. I tell you that. 100%.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it's not harsh. It's not that harsh, but it has got a little bit of an harshness to it. But when you've got to breathe it in and then breathe it out, it's not there. It's just strange.
But then I suppose most people who are doing mouth to lung anyway, the one that sort of stealth vape, are going to want that throat hit anyway.
Yeah. The thing is, you just hold it in, don't you?
Yeah, if you hold it in long enough, it dissipates. Yeah.
That's what I do. Is like if she's around, I can't do the mouth to lung. So I get out my normal work vape and I just because the smell of my vapes are going to like, hey, where's that like caramel smell coming from?
The only thing you have to watch then, though, if you do that and then you hold it in and you fart, it comes out.
Yeah.
One of the old tricks people used to say was to blow it down the front of your jumper or t-shirt or whatever. It just
But that all
doesn't
comes
work.
out.
Yeah. You just end up with a head full of
And
vape.
then all of a sudden smoke's oozing out of orbs.
Yeah.
You know what I used to do before I started working in vape shops? I used to be working the post office, and I used to go and have a vape in the bathroom and put the hand dryers on and blow my vape out into the hand dryer, and it just gets sucked up and fuck off out into the system.
What else we like? The new Aspire pod system. I did see that is a vaporless e-liquids. Aspire have brought one out, but apparently it's very harsh. And Papa Jiggly's saying, is there any green notes on that?
Yeah, I was just typing that in. Not really. It's really cooked. If it's really cooked down, instead of saying green, I would say white. You know, when the green notes are cooked down into kind of it's like a white kind of slushy, gooey. I've just put in a wire in it to see what happens.
On what is it saying? It's on Paddy's from the Devil's Discord steals. So there. So yeah, Full Moon's just put art is art, isn't it? On the other hand, water is water, east is east, west is west. And if you take cranberries and stew them like applesauce, they taste much more like prunes than rhubarb does.
Whatever the hell that means.
I have no idea.
Lost me there.
Lost me.
He's been drinking that spider venom, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I think something to do with the devil. You know, it's
I think he's been making cider.
I think he's been watching too many of them horror films. That's what he's been doing, it lad. So you've all been doing a little bit of mixing, and you've got a couple of recipes out here. And when we're at start, have we? We've got unicorn poop.
Yep.
Bobo, you've been doing one, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done 2 tonight, and they're both shy.
Well, you can share it and see what they are. It might be that Stella, mate, that big bottle of Stella that you're drinking.
Yeah.
I paid in for the 5 though. I only went in for the bottle of Monster, well, a can of Monster, and I was like, oh, do you know what? I'll have a bevy instead.
It's all right, Bobo. If they're really shit, all you have to do is just put a mythical creature's name in front of it,
Yeah.
and it instantly turns nice.
Yeah, like troll shit.
Yeah.
No, it's not bad. It's just a little bit all over the place. It's a raspberry and grape, and I've put a little bit of dragon fruit in there. And I've never used dragon fruit before, and it's nice. It's just not balanced at all. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Maybe it's the fact that you're trying to do it while you're drinking Stella.
Wife beater.
Because beer and vape, a fruit vape along with beer doesn't sound like it would be all that appetizing to me either. You know,
Maybe. It's a bit cal-poly.
Some people like that.
I'd say it's not bad. It's just not great. Do you know what I mean? I just like insulting things more than they deserve sometimes.
And it lowers your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's put, he said, Groucho Marx quote for your rhubarb, Graham. That's why I didn't recognise it. And Gareth's took the paddy off now and just calls himself Gareth Shrek. Right, do you want to share your recipe then, Liam? Are you sharing that one?
Yep, I'll give that one a share now.
Talk about it.
Garth put it back kind of so it's easier for you, Benny.
Yeah, see that, yeah.
Yeah, so this has basically come about from my son used to eat a lot of ice cream with marshmallow and the bits in there. Marshmallow and I think it was candy flossing. And this isn't working for me. I'm really professional tonight. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Finally.
Yeah. So I've been winding him up by calling it unicorn poop. Do you want a bowl of unicorn poop? So that name stuck, and then I thought, hang on, I'm going to try and do a recipe. So it's loosely based on that. So I've got some cotton candy or EM in at 0.5%. Just for a little bit of candy floss and just to boost the sweetness. The main candy floss flavour in this comes from Vape Train Fairy Floss, which has it's like a raspberry cotton candy.
All right, is it nice?
And it is really nice. It mixes really, really well with fruits as well. I dropped it in at 2.5%, so I've pushed it a little bit higher than I think a lot of people use it, just to try and get some of that raspberry through with the cotton candy sweetness and hopefully some of the mouthfeel. Then flavour out forest fruits, 2%, just to mix with that raspberry and bring in some slight cherry notes and a little bit of blueberry note. And marshmallow candy by Wonder Flavors. That's dropped in at 2.25% to try and get the marshmallow pieces. And then my ice cream is made up of liquid balm vanilla ice cream at 4% with 0.5% Vape Train French vanilla ice cream. It's actually a really nice mix. It's going to take about 3 weeks to steep out for that ice cream to come out fully. But it actually tastes quite nice off a shake. But I'd leave it for the 3 weeks to get the full effect. And it's not quite the ice cream I was going for, but it is a very, very tasty profile. So I'm going to be releasing that tomorrow when I can think up of a name, of a picture to actually go with unicorn pup that won't get me banned.
Ozzy Shane says no horn toffee equals no unicorn. It's just horse poop.
I've got a video of a unicorn pooping. I'll send you the link.
You just want rainbows
A
coming out of his
video.
bum.
Yeah.
So what's that? So that vape train, have you used that, Zippy, that vape train candy
The
floss?
fairy floss.
Yeah.
I actually was I did use it in I was trying to develop that jam again for the top of a cheesecake, and actually Liam had suggested trying the fairy floss, and it works really good. It didn't quite work well for the jam that I was going for, but I really like that flavor. I haven't used it much more, but I'm going to go back very soon and start playing with it for the raspberry note.
I have to
Yeah,
try
I
that
mean,
myself.
yeah, that fairy floss is actually really nice on its own as well. You vapor like 5-6% on its own. It won't even need any sweetener because it's already a pretty sweet flavor.
Does it taste like a candy floss? Is it proper like a fairly ground candy floss?
All the flavors are there. The mouthfeel isn't quite there on it, but to get the mouthfeel of an actual spun sugar
Yeah.
in a vape is pretty much impossible. But it will actually give you that nostalgic feeling of raspberry candy floss.
Yeah, I'll have to pick some of that because I like that. Yeah, I'll have to pick some of that up. Definitely. I'll have
Yeah,
to.
I got it on his recommendation. It is really good. Like, it is really good. I just need to play with it some more.
It's a very overlooked flavor. As I said, it goes really well with fruit mixes as well. You drop her in low, it gives you that little boost of sweetness.
Graham, have you been up to anything?
Yeah, I've made a. Shall I share the screen?
Yeah, share screen, yeah.
Yeah. This is more theory crafting, and a little bit of a protest to chefs. And it's made of whipped cream by 101 with a little bit more whipped cream by 101 and whipped cream by 101, which you can't get in the UK, chefs. Get whipped cream by 101.
So you just,
I can't let it go.
Is that a hint?
It's a little bit of a hint, yeah. You go on, you watch Fresh and Free Show a lot and can't make any of the recipes because they have whipped cream 101 in.
so why can't we get that here?
It's just, I don't think chefs have got it in. It's just a hint for them to get it in. But I made this Banana Man Crunch, which is based on that multicam, Mum and Pop's multicam, which I got last week, which I mentioned. And because I'd used the Chemovatic cornflakes, it's a whole grain nut cereal with bananas. Or as Bill's going to sing it.
Na 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 na.
Can't see me. I'm waving. They can't see me. I'm waving.
No, that's going to be stuck in my head all the day. So it's got Chemovatic cornflakes in, which I made those simple cornflakes from last week. It was really nice flavor, and I used the milk and cream from the one that me and Liam made. 1% honeycomb to take the sweetness of the multicam up a bit, because the multicam is a savory and sweet, and the savory can be a little overpowering, so I put the honeycomb in to just take it, and the soft banana at 2.75%, and that has the banana in as well, so it just boosts the banana. And I put a little bit of notes in there, and I've put it up on vaping community, and I really enjoyed making Banana Man.
Yeah, that's good. So that soft banana, what's it like?
It's a soft banana. There's a slight green. I get a slight greenness into it, but it was Pippa. I got it actually from Pippa. She recommended in one of her videos as they must have mulberry flavors. So I use it quite a lot. I tend to back it up with other bananas, banana flambe or a banana puree. But multicam has a little bit of banana in, which is candy-ish. So, and it's the soft banana is more realistic.
Right.
I got there.
And you enjoying that multicam as well then?
That multicam is fantastic. Really like that multicam. So I recommend it if you're shopping at Chef's, just stick the multicam in your cart. It's like the Calipita Chow cereal version with a little bit of banana in.
Yeah,
So-
this sounds nice. I'll have to try it. And like I say, I
I'm
can't.
gonna have to try that too.
Yeah, I wanted the banana milkshake. I need something for the banana milkshake. We'll talk about this. I really like banana milkshake, and all bananas, I just don't like them.
Yeah.
One of the flavors, banana puree.
Yes,
I haven't tried
that's
that
a-
one.
that's
Let's
good.
try that.
That's more of a syrupy banana, as like puree name. It's a sweeter banana that would probably work quite well.
I won't run it for you,
milkshake.
Benny.
But for me, the Mullenberry banana is basically you get a banana, you chuck it in a bowl, you smash it up a bit, and that's the soft banana.
All right, so it's just a mashed up banana then.
Yeah.
Papa Chigley's been saying the same thing. He's been looking all over the place for one-on-ones whipped cream.
Yeah.
None of the UK suppliers have it because Shino said Nom Noms have it.
Nom noms don't have it.
No.
We
Maybe
got
we
it
can-
here in Canada, eh?
Yeah.
But you have real flavors.
No, they
Yeah,
don't. It don't
yeah.
exist.
Yeah, yes, they do.
Oh, so real. Are you having trouble getting real flavours then?
Real flavors don't exist.
Yes, they do, Bill.
They do not.
Want to fight?
Liam, don't be out of mind. Lev saying puree for the win.
Mhm.
Hip hop, you all right, mate?
Are we-
Pippa saying nice work, Graham.
Mhm.
So,
Well,
and he's
I
saying
I
Sam
can
Digley's juices.
even do the puree because, like I said, I have an aversion to bananas, but the puree is good. I do have the soft banana too. Bill.
I've done the puree, and I got a certain different note to it than most people get, and that's why I said I won't run it for you, Benny. I won't tell you the note I get when I do the banana puree, but we'll
Has
leave
it
it
got
at
good
that.
out? Is it guava?
No, it's not. It's
Yeah, no guava.
it left a film in my mouth.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, type thing.
Like a waxy feeling.
No, greasy. Yeah. Okay, I've done it now, so it's
So it's a greasy banana.
I ended up getting a greasy note off of it. And Bill yeah, because Glenn's the one that had me use it, and I used it, and I was sitting there, and I was like, I don't know, it came in. It's just, but now it steeped out after a while, but it took a while for it to steep out. Yeah.
So what you're saying is then, Bill, you don't like a greasy banana in your mouth.
No, I something. I like a little firmness to it. I feel like I have something in there.
Are you on later, mate? Let us know. Yeah, Gareth saying, are we ready for the snow again? Apparently, yeah, I did notice the snow. It says rain on my phone for tomorrow, and then it says snow for next Tuesday and the weekend.
See, Papa Chigley, real flavors, cookies, and cream exist. Yes, it does.
You ready? All right, buddy. RF
Can't
cookies
get
and
it.
cream exists 100%.
Yes, it does, and it's very tasty. It's probably
Yeah.
one of the better ones out there.
But it exists, but you can't get it. That's the thing.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Let me put the link in the chat.
Oh, it's on in 5. Cheers, mate. I thought you were on tonight. So after we've been on go over and spent last bit with him, more likely flooding. Yeah, we'll probably have flooding as well, mate. Yeah.
I did up a recipe that I'll share with you all.
All right. Dion78 says it's already snowing in Cheshire, and Stuart is saying it's snowing here.
It snowed here. It keeps snowing. More snow coming.
But you're in Canada, that's expected.
Yeah.
It never rains in Liverpool. I was in Liverpool, rather. It just rains.
I did up a vanilla nut cheesecake. I did a butter pecan and made a butter pecan ice cream 101. to kind of just pop that in a little more on the butter pecan. I was trying to get a lot of nuts in this. Hazelnut, vanilla swirl to give it that vanilla, and some vanillin at 1%, some walnuts to give it some more nuts, and then the Yes We cheesecake from Manawara. And
Yes, we cheesecake.
Yes We cheesecake.
Yes, we
And
cheesecake.
basically, I started vaping this on the, like, I mixed it up one day and started on it the second day, and it's fine, pretty much then. But the Yes We cheesecake, obviously, now that it's been about a week, it's coming in a lot more in it, and it actually has turned out to be just behind my nuts as my second, favorite flavor that I'm doing.
So you've got cheese behind your nuts?
Yeah, I've got cheesy nuts there.
They said that sounds out. Did you use DX? Did you use DX? One?
Yeah. I used the DX on the hazelnut.
Could you use norm if you haven't got DX? Could you substitute that?
Yeah, you could use. The only reason I used the DX is that's what I ended up when I was doing Scuba's nuts. When I ordered mine, I couldn't get the regular, so I had to get the DX. And I got the DX, and I just used it as my hazelnut because I haven't been able to find the regular at the places I shop.
Right. Frank's saying he prefers a underripe banana, no brown spots. What's the best one? I don't like brown spots on my banana. I throw them away if they're like that.
Actually, I have two of my favorites, and that's Lorenz banana cream and TFA banana cream. Those are the two, my go-tos for bananas. You're not going near the ripe banana.
If I remember rightly, the FA Bano.
Yes.
FA
Oh, yes.
banana
Yeah.
I think that's slightly green.
Yeah, that one actually is a good one. But see, I keep forgetting about the flavor of banana.
When I was reading the flavor notes for the SSA banana, session drummer was saying that that one's quite good. It's
really?
kind of greenish. So I bought it, still haven't tested it. I keep on buying stuff and not testing things.
And I'll tell you what.
Building up.
Graham, I keep getting new flavors all the time, but they keep flooding me with them, and I don't even get a chance to test them.
Well, Graham, and he can't really say shit because he does the same thing to the rest of us. It's like, oh, you need
I
this,
know.
oh, you need that, and then we have to order all that crap. So I'm not listening.
Yeah.
I'm not buying
And then I
the
tell him,
BS.
he
Yeah.
goes, I bought the flavor, and I went, that was last week.
They've come out with a better one now. You need this flavor.
For the spongy banana sweets, Flintman, for me, TFA ripe banana, I know Zippy hates it, but TFI ripe banana for me tasted like those foam sweets.
I can smell it now. See, you just set it off that I could smell it.
And I actually pushed her up to 5%.
Whoa!
And still got foam banana sweets off it. But you could mix a little bit of that in with the one of the banana creams, like the LA banana cream or TFA banana cream.
I find if I had to decide between the two, a lot of times I'll pair them together because they're not exactly the same. But I usually tend to go with the LA banana cream.
Right.
Yeah.
I might have to pick some of that up then. Live Liquid saying it's crappy with snow in the county Durham. Gav saying Calder is already full. Air raid silence went off. That means my air raid silence will be going off soon outside here.
If you have air raid sirens when it's
Yeah,
snow?
mate. Yeah, we're first one in country to get it.
Why?
Because we've got a beck that runs behind us that's like a feeder off of River Air.
Right.
And 3 years on the row, it busted its bank and flooded all our street.
Right, that makes a lot more sense.
They started doing them up, the houses. It's like the house on the corner in the cul-de-sac. Got all the houses on the corner first year. They did it all up, and then it flooded again second year. So we've now got air raid sirens that go off if the beck gets too high. And so you get a warning now because they have to put like things over the, like the doors. It's like makes the house into a little boat, basically. So it goes over the air vents all over your door because it comes right up to letterbox.
That's madness, that.
Yeah. So yeah, we were first ones to get air raid sirens. So it goes.
I don't believe a word he's saying.
That would be
Because
freaky.
People from Yorkshire are afraid of the snow.
But they're not really air raid sirens if they're warning you about water, right?
Won the flavour banana candy for the win in the banana lollies like recipe. Pippa's saying.
Yeah, it's a good banana. I completely forgot all about that one. Banana's becoming like strawberry. There's so many bananas.
Yeah, there's so many bananas. I'm still hunting for the best banana vape.
I was hunting for a banana that doesn't fade so much, because it's kind of like strawberry there too. In a lot of cases, you put a banana in, and then when you get to a certain point, the banana's real good, and then as the days go by, the banana seems like it's there less and less and less. You know.
Well, I shouldn't say this because Pugs has a really good one shot called the Diva on Flavor Chaser. And I have been vaping that, and it is really good. It's very light on the banana, but perfect. But I need to create my own.
Yeah.
Disco Potato from chat has been raving about the banana custard, the vape train.
Yeah, that's
Banana
banging.
custard.
Is it? That's I
Yeah.
do have it. I've yet to try it, but it's in a one shot. So these guys keep forcing me to buy shit.
If I ever want a simple banana custard, I just use that at like 6%.
Really, I might have to try that now. No added banana, just simple on its
Nope,
own.
just that on its own.
At 6%. I better write that
Sam Digby saying still likes Capella banana. Don't shoot me.
down.
What have we got there?
Papa Chigley enjoys cat banana split in an ice cream.
I have that. I bought it like a long time ago, and I've never actually used.
One of the flavours banana candy. Sam's saying it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's really good. It is exactly what it says. It's like it's almost like a banana foam sweets. So that's
Yeah,
another one for the one that was looking for banana foam sweets.
Yeah, I've got a banana which I just went, that's the foam sweets, and I can't think of which one it is. It's
I
probably
think
one.
that might have to be my new project. I guess is go off on making bananas.
Bananas. Yeah, I find them they always taste really chemically.
Yeah, I think mine is psychological because of the fruit fly nanner. So I get this.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Like I get scared. Oh, I don't want to vape this.
Yeah. I just always find that they always have that off taste. You know what I mean? It's not. It's always like a back note of a chemical that I just can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Even
there's-
in the guava?
No,
No.
I got banana out of guava.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No guava. Ugh.
He thinks it tastes like banana.
It does.
Guava tastes like banana?
No, it does on the what is it?
Batman's
juice. The Sabores Delicante guava flan.
flaky pastry.
Yeah, flaky pastry. That's
guava.
nice flaky pastry.
But
it
I
does
didn't
taste-
taste the banana in it, but somehow Benny got a banana note out of that. You know, it's-
Oh, I hate to tell you what I taste off of guava.
Go on.
Cat pee.
No, that's not guava. That's mango.
Yeah,
No,
well,
that's
gets off
guava.
mango, yeah.
That's guava.
See, Liam agrees with me. He gets
Well,
chemical
I agree
taste off
with
banana.
everything.
Oh, Liam in chat, not this Liam.
Yeah, not that Liam. Yeah.
No, Liam Dovey and Jack and Gareth
Oh,
Frick saying
Dovey.
he always tastes. I don't like nanas in concentrates. They always taste of chemicals. That's all I ever taste on them. It's just a really off note on them.
Well, I'll tell you, the banana puree, you don't get the chemical taste of it.
Right.
You know, that I will tell you. I did not get
That one actually is a good one, and the soft cream, and the two banana creams. Those ones I can play with. I haven't done, and the Bano by Flavor Art.
Yeah, I've
I
got
just
the
have to be
soft.
really careful because it seems like I'm either too much and it reminds me of fruit fly, or not enough and I can hardly taste it. So
Yeah.
I'm still, multi blackcurrant is cat weed.
There's a few that like that. Frank saying, I used to love bombing over the Welsh hills, driving through thick snow until one day at 20 mile an hour, slid into an edge and snapped his rod. And then ended up sitting there all night at minus 17. Well, I actually saw a video today. Someone, it were on, I think it were on Twitter, that was some guys bombing along in snow, and they're like young. They must have been young kids, and they're going, "Whoa, yeah, look at these cars coming down." And it's like, "Whoa!" And next thing you see, he goes over this little bump, hits the floor, and goes, "Whoa!" Oh, this car's going, and then you hear him say, "What's happened there?" Was it upside down? Like I'm like.
What I want to know is, Frank, why was your rod hard enough to snap while you were doing it?
I saw a video this week, I think it was, in Yorkshire, Benny, with the bus sliding down the hills.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he starts going down the hill forwards. He hits the brakes, and the bus just goes sideways and just starts sliding towards the car, sideways down the hill.
Yeah, but do you see that car? He just sat there, didn't he? He didn't move.
Yeah, he takes the car with him. He takes the car with him. I've seen that video. Well, do you want me to share my recipe?
Yeah, Pippa saying Cat Banana does have some banana notes to her as well, you see.
Okay, so I'll share my recipe. This is not brand spanking new, but it's fairly new. But I will share it. Maybe. Okay. I have been working on cherries for years and years and years, and I found it. I finally got it. So what I found was black cherry by Flavor Art. Do not use the cherry because it is not the same. And I used that at 0.7. And I used the Blackcurrant by Flavor Art at 0.2. And I used I know a lot of people taste lemon in the Flavor Art, and I used that note to kind of boost, like the lemon note to boost the cherry a bit. And of course, Flavor Art graham crust, which I really like, and I used that at 1.5%. And the Flavor Art New York cheesecake at 3%. And this needs at least a week to steep. But this combination is a really good cherry, and you don't get cough syrup off this. Took me a long time to find this, but it's delicious. Anyway, and I will put a link in the chat for that recipe.
Hooked on Funk has beaten you to it.
Yeah, so already done it.
Hooked on Biscuit.
Spanners are already on it.
He's hot with those links this week.
Oh, he's good. You're smoking.
He's a hot linker.
He's a hot
all
link.
flavour out there. Play well together.
What's that? Sorry.
I said you went all with Flavor Art for all of them.
Well, I did it sort of on purpose. I was trying to, because it was just a thing that I thought I'm going to try and create it an all one brand mix. And of course, I'm a huge Flavor Art fan. There's, like I said earlier, I don't think there's very many that I can say I don't like other than the condensed milk. and there's a few that are hard to play with, but I love Flavor Art. And I thought I'm going to purposely try and create, but it started out with the cherry. That's how it actually started. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to go all out and do an FA recipe. So that's how that ended up like.
Is it a cherry syrup that you were after then? Is that what you were?
You know what? Yeah, kind of like you know, if you get a real cheesecake like that picture where you kind of get a little bit of the syrup coming off the cherries. Yes, you do get a little bit, not much of it. But it's the cherry that I was trying, like the actual cherry that I was trying to nail that didn't make you sick.
Yeah.
But it actually worked out very well. It's to me, you could actually take that cherry and use it like in an ice cream or wherever. You could probably throw it in a pie. It actually works very well, honestly, in my opinion. Yeah.
You're getting some nice comments in chat there.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Pippa said, really interesting out of the box. I might have to pop my cherry on that one.
Yeah.
Stuart said, finally found her cherry, #shave.
Thanks, Stuart.
Sam Digby's saying TFA cream. Has anybody mentioned that? Banana cream?
Yes,
Yeah.
that one is a good one. TFA banana cream and LA banana cream actually together work good because they're not quite the same, so they really complement each other. But TFA banana cream is really good flavor. I've used it for years. I tend to stick to what I know. So
Grateful Lamp, welcome. Have you just been playing around there, Bobo? Did I notice you with your?
Yeah.
I thought you were having a little play around there.
Yeah, I had a little mix of what did I get? What did I do? I'll share my screen.
Are you drawing a blank on the blank?
That's Graham's job, is that?
Can't believe I did that.
All right, you do it all the time.
Yeah, you just need to write down what everything is before you start the show and read it off when you put it up, Graham.
So
That's
I
what she
remember ages ago when we first got the shop, we got this range of juice. I couldn't remember what it's called, but we had this one, and it was called Happy Biscuit. Honest to God, Happy Biscuit.
Right.
And it was the most fantastic liquid I've ever tried in my life, and I've never been able to see it since. It's an Fuji apple funnel cake with loads of cinnamon in it, and it was fantastic.
that sounds yummy.
So I've just had a little mix of this from a couple of flavours that I had around that I thought might have a little go. I've had a couple of goes of this at different things. None of them have ever been anywhere near, so I've never done like a Mark II or anything like that. Just little stabs at it every now and then when the mood takes me.
Happy Biscuit is FA Joy, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what I've just found that out tonight. It's FA Joy. It's Happy Biscuit itself is Dark Arts. So yeah, it's a rebound. So FA Joy it is.
That might be an hint that it was actually that one originally.
Maybe. But yeah, I think, don't know, even from 20 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago when I first mixed it, it's a lot warmer than what it was straight away. So we'll check back in on that next week, and then the week after. I reckon that'll take a good couple of weeks to come through, maybe 2 weeks.
Is that the cinnamon giving you that warmth?
I think so. And I think it's the funnel cake as well, the Joy or Happy Biscuit.
Right.
Yeah, you're going to have to be careful with the Joy that it doesn't actually turn into French bread.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It turns into almost baguette like if you actually push her up too high.
How
Oh,
high
yeah.
is too high?
When I've pushed it over 1%, when I pushed it over 1% doing single flavor tests.
The Happy Biscuit,
uh,
that's flavor art?
Yeah, it's flavor art Joy rebottled.
Okay, 2%, yes. Sorry.
Right, okay. Make a little note.
Yeah, take it down a notch. At least to 0.5 maybe.
Pippa saying, have you tried FLV pie filling in that, Bobo?
Oh,
That is a good flavor.
that might be one.
And you get this, and you do get the cinnamon, the nice warm cinnamon from that.
Yeah, it plays really, really well as well with Fuji.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, that might steep out okay with the other flavors, but Joy on its own, when pushed above 1% for me after about 2-3 weeks, become a French baguette.
Well,
Yeah.
it turns kind of, all I can say is it turns funky. Like it turns like really, to me, it turns very, very doughy.
Mm.
And it's got a funny taste.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see how that comes out in a couple of weeks. It smells nice.
Oh, it smells good, yeah.
It smells fantastic.
I think you might find too that the Joy will just kind of like bulldoze.
Mm.
a lot of your other. But I would try that apple filling with the FLV apple filling with the Fuji.
Ooh, I'll have a little try of that.
Yeah, the Fuji actually chunks up the apple filling.
Ooh,
Mhm.
I think that's exactly what I want, actually.
Well, there you go. Throw that in it.
And
See
it
what it's
just
like.
has the cinnamon note built right in that
Annette will be
apple
happy for
pie.
that.
The apple pie filling has that cinnamon note, and you'll really like that one. That's actually got a really nice. I think they probably use the rich cinnamon in that flavoring, which is to me the best cinnamon.
Mm.
The bus sliding down the hill just later. Someone said, "Well, that in Wortley." No, it was in Halifax. Was that?
Yeah, they was in Canada because they showed that actually. They showed that years ago when they had the big ice storms, and yeah, the streets, everything was just coated in ice. You weren't going nowhere.
Gareth Streck saying, yeah, he's done he's done a Strapple version 4 that he gave to Danny. Danny said it's really, really nice, but I've not tried it yet. So, Sam Bigsby is saying his favourite base is definitely Inawero Biscuit. I like Inawero Biscuit for
Yeah, I like Inawera. My favourite though is Jungle Flavors, but it's pretty similar to the Inawera.
No, not moist.
Moist.
Nick.
Got another comment
there we go. Aaron's saying he's only at work listening on his headphones, so we must be good as a podcast. I might have to change this to a podcast then and stick it on. Oh dear. So, like I say, we haven't been in touch. Graham decided to have a sleep today. So we've nothing.
I didn't want to sleep. I started watching the presidential thing in America.
Whatever.
Within quarter of an hour, I was like,
So there you go. We usually have a little bit of a gentleman's handshake. I know that there is up to 12 o'clock tonight. I do know that basically we have got a 12% discount if you want to go over there, which is BCL 12. I do know that because I got an email through. So, but obviously we've not this week because Graham's fucking should ask like beginning of week, not the day that we're doing it, pal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I've been busy.
He was going to, but he drew a blank. Yeah.
Yeah, he drew a blank, yeah.
Really
Pippa saying this show is re-stimulating my brains a lot. Thank you. I hope it is. Because you've been sadly missed that you've not been on for a while. I've not seen your shows and that. I know you've been stepped back a little bit.
Pippa's back.
I know she's back. Yeah, I know, that's what I said. She's back. She's been thinking about it. Tony, he likes Jungle Biscuit as well. Really good base flavour. Is that Jungle Flavours Biscuit? I'm assuming. Or is that a Jungle Biscuit?
Yes.
I'm assuming it's the same one.
Right. I'll try that. Mick's only here for the free shit. Unfortunately, I can give you a discount code, but I can't give you any free shit.
Well, no, the free unicorn poop is what he's here for.
I can give him free fruit fly nanner.
I can give you some. What is it? Some concentrate, some eat a mess that's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, it's there. How long ago? I mixed that up about 4 weeks ago. What was that from? Was it? Where did I get it? I think it was from Dark Star. Oh my god, it's disgusting. Absolutely.
I heard a lot about that, but I've never actually had a Dark Star.
It don't taste nice at all. So that were a waste of me 2.5 mil of flipping nicotine that I put in it.
So did anybody get any new flavors? I got.
Oh yeah, well, the new flavors on chefs. We haven't talked about the SSA flavors.
Yeah, hold up, because Gareth say I'm still waiting for my handshake. Is it a month now? What's Gareth waiting for? Did you win something here, Gareth?
I can check.
If he has a check, and we'll get on to it. Yeah, so chef flavors. If you want some, what is? Well, I've got what is it? What flavors were there, Graham? So
SSA.
SSA.
Super aromas.
Super aromas. 20% off. They brought some new flavors out. Is any you going to try and get? Are you fancying anyone?
I got a
I've
couple, but I'll miss the sale.
in my cart. I've got the apricot, the cappuccino coffee, the sweet watermelon. I'll give that a go. And the other one, which is a dessert, a coffee dessert with kind of like biscuity base and cream in.
What's it called, Graham?
Begins with the letter T.
Go on, you can do it.
Come on, Graham.
I've been practicing tiramisu.
Yay! Woo!
Yay!
Ah,
That was hard work, eh?
He's been practicing that all day.
Close to the mirror. Tiramisu.
Yeah, tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
Yeah.
You can just shorten it, Graham, and just call it Masood. That's what I call
yeah,
it.
I'll just call it coffee dessert. It's easier.
Call it Tira.
Tira, yeah. Tira.
But basically they've got stuff in which has been in America for a while. Let's see. I'll bring it up and I'll see. Neutrals, isn't it?
Yeah.
So sure.
Sam
There we
Digby's
go.
asking, anyone tried Black Magic?
What is that?
Who- He said it's not a new one, but has anyone tried it? What's that from?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Like, where'd that come from?
Just the name of it reminds me of those old. Was it really old chocolates?
Yes, they
The
still
guy
have them.
with-
They still have them.
Yeah, was that the one with the guy that used to fly in a helicopter and things like that to drop the chocolates off? Or was that something else?
Yeah.
So it looks like a lot of like dark.
Ooh, Dolce.
Yeah,
Dolce. Ooh.
somebody said
Uh-oh.
that the other day.
Cocoa and chocolate. Uh-oh, don't look.
I think it was Ozzy Shano earlier that was saying the
Yeah.
Dolce de Leche was supposed to be really, really good.
Is that the one who's it's like black inside the
Yeah.
Ooh, Irish cream.
I really like the jungle flavors Dolce de Leche as well. though.
the problem is you're going off the pictures.
Yeah,
Never
that's
go off the
that's
pic-
the bad
Ooh, that
part.
looks lovely.
That's part.
He's saying aware of Black Magic. And Gareth one on the 23rd.
So what is it? Like, what is it? A
Yeah,
tobacco?
What's the profile on that? It sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
And Disco has got not new but new to her golden syrup. She has got some golden syrup.
Yeah.
It's Graham, the pusher man. There, he did that to me too.
Golden syrup is fantastic.
The vape train one.
It's a gateway syrup.
That's Graham, the pusher. You know.
Is that vape train golden syrup or SSA?
I don't know.
Vape train.
Tell us.
Vape
Oh,
train.
vape
Disco.
train.
Stuart ordered 20 concentrates from Rainbow Vapes Monday, and it turned up today pretty decent. Yeah, that's not bad.
Excellent.
Ooh, Jace right
Nom-noms
on.
Nom-noms have still got the sale all month. 20% off all their sites.
All right, still got that on. I know I ordered some stuff from Vapable, but my PayPal went like that. I paid on PayPal, and my PayPal went, whoop, wait a minute. Let me check this.
Yeah.
Ooh, butter and caramel. That would be good, Jay.
Yeah, Garth says it's in your email. He said I photoed the email and sent the pic to Net's email.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we'll chase that up.
I'll chase that up for you, Gareth.
Yeah, well, so we're getting a double comp next week. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have a word. We'll have a word and see what the score is.
Maybe they sent it to your old name, Gareth. They got confused once you added Patty and then took the other. Say that was fun.
Well, Vaping Community Calculator saying, Frank Snowman saying, I need VCC to hurry up and add what I can make because I can't find any recipes to make with his 100 flavours.
Huh?
So I don't know what flavours he's got. Black Magic profile, black, bitter, slight, unami, blackberry, and kind of sharp.
Oh, okay.
What's you not?
So it's like a
No.
blackberry?
Black's bitter, Yeah, it sounds like a blackberry, doesn't it? But a bit sharper.
Slight umami.
It's that umami that's actually got me intrigued.
What is
Is
unami?
that?
Unami.
It's like a tsunami without the S.
Yes, yes.
If I remember rightly, umami is they're saying it's like the seventh sense or something like that. It when you actually eat something and it seems to be lacking a little something, and then you'll put in say MSG or something like that, and it's filled that out. That's the umami.
Right.
Okay.
Liam needs a good recipe for a granola bar. Any ideas?
Oh God.
Put in, oh God.
Oh
Liam.
God, do you type that into?
I don't know who makes it, but it should be easy.
Let me see if I can find one because I used to have a granola bar. Let me see if I can find it.
Granola bar is a tough one.
Yeah, it's not an easy one to play with. You guys go ahead. I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, no problems. Graham, did you get Gareth's email address there?
Yeah, I'm going to check back to when it was. It was.
Yeah, we'll chase that up, Gareth.
Yeah, I'll chase that.
We'll chase that up for you. I know he's had a few problems, obviously, with posts and things like that. Everything's up and down. He's being rushed off his feet over Christmas. So
the show before the piss up, he said. Benny, you ought to remember that one. You don't remember the piss up, but you should remember the show before.
Piss up as well. I think we all remember piss up.
Well, I don't.
I do. I remember it. Yes, we cheesecake.
That's all I remember saying all that. Just cheesecake.
Super sweet.
I'm still going to be doing. I'm still going to be working on a raspberry jam and elderflower vape. Just for
I need to fucking really turn that raspberry jam donut that I made into an actual e-liquid because it was a brilliant fucking vodka and must make a half decent e-liquid.
Yeah. I just remember you lot telling me that fucking after half an hour of been drinking vodka going like that. Put super sweet in it. I know they went through a full bottle of super sweet.
I went through like 8 milliliters of super sweet that night, man. Fucking hell.
Yeah. He knows we have a life outside. I don't get him to deliver to you, mate. It's not down to me. If it's down to me, you'll get it in like 6 months' time.
You could have gotten it, but Graham was sleeping, Garth.
I only go to post office every 7 to 8 months. Have you found it, Zippy?
I'm just
All right, we'll just extend the show, waiting for you to find it. It's all right, Zippy. No rush.
No, just okay. I'll show it now. I found it. Okay.
All right, here we go, Liam.
Don't
Pay
get
attention.
pushed now. Okay, so this is I made this last year, so okay. Okay, this is Crunch Machow. So of course we got to use calipitter chow, and you set at 3%, and golden syrup by Cupcake World at 2.5. And then I use the Flavora granola at 0.4. And I needed a little bit of creaminess in there. So of course, this is one of my favorite creams is Italian cream at 0.5. And to boost the granola flavor, I used the 1-on-1 oatmeal at 3%. And then the toasted coconut cheesecake, just to get that coconut, like the flakes, because at the time I did not have desiccated coconut. I got swirled into that later, so I may revise this and change it up with the desiccated coconut. But yes, there's my granola bar. I'll stop sharing.
No, it sounds nice as that. So you're obviously doing that caterpillar
Hello,
Just call it Pitter Chow.
Yeah,
Pitcher
Pitcher Chow. And sort of the other ones to make up the base for it, really. Aren't you? So you can leave the cream out if you just wanted the base.
Yeah, you don't need the cream, but what I was trying to do was a lot of if you go here, and I don't know about there, but if you go here and get a granola bar, a lot of them have like they have, a lot of them have like an icing on the bottom, but it just tastes like cream. It's not really an icing as such, but it's like gives it a creamy note. So that's why I use the Italian cream.
Right. No, so there you go, Liam. You can have a look at that. Frank's just put VC recipes appear a little elitist with lots of obscure flavours. So it's hard to find any without any too many subs.
Yeah,
So,
it's not meant to be elitist. I think it's just the people that are posting on there at the moment. As the membership goes up, then a lot more of the regular flavors should start creeping in, even though they're all on there. And I've seen Frank's other message as well about the what can I make features. I'll speak to Pugs and Simon and see if they got an ETA or any idea whether that will actually be a feature that they're going to be putting in. And I'll let you know on next week's show.
yeah, so I'll have a word, see if we can get you something sorted out on there and use some flavours that you may have. Stuart's just made my strawberry thick shake, vanilla bean ice cream 2.5, FA strawberry ripe 1.5, FA strawberry 2.5, and FA vanilla custard 1.5.
Sounds banging, that does.
It does sound nice.
I'm just editing that recipe. I will put the link in the chat because I did have it set as private, but I don't know why, but I'm making it public, but I'll drop it in the chat.
Yeah, should we drop that in chat? Well, we have come up to that time. In fact, we're a couple of minutes over. So we will go around and say our goodbyes. We will start with Liam.
Right, thanks, everybody, for partaking in chat. Without you, we wouldn't have much of a show. It's great interacting with everybody and trying to answer questions as much as we can. And thanks for the spanners as well for doing a bang-up job. If anybody wants more of me, because you can't get enough, you can catch me on VCC, the Vape Community Calculator, as Sherlock Holmes, ELR as Sherlock Holmes. I'm in most of the mixing groups, including Monkey on Juice. You can, if you wish to support me, you can buy my one shots from Chef's Flavors as Twisted Imagination and Sherlock Holmes. And you can also pick them up from the Great White North from DIYFlavorchaser.com.
Actually, I'll drop some links. How about that?
There you go.
And if anybody doesn't know, I've just dropped a new one shot on Chef's now, Cocomel Supreme, which is a coconut milkshake with caramel and biscuit.
Very nice.
And I will pass you over to Graham.
Okay. Cheers, chat. You've been absolutely brilliant. Really, really interactive with chat. The shows, really, really enjoyed this show. Apart from returning a little bit to the banana. Catch me over on Monkey on Juice. If you're just starting DIYing, if you pop into Monkey on Juice, we're there to help. I'm quite happily to give you some of my time to do one-on-one if you're struggling with something. So just pop over there and you can support me. I'll pass it on to Bobo. Everybody's going to say you can support me somehow. So,
well, if you brought your juice out, they could support you with that, couldn't they?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, after that, yeah.
Sometime in this decade, possibly.
Yeah.
Just hold still.
Thank you very much, gang. It's been fantastic. I do love these Wednesday night shows. They really do. Like, I learn more than I teach. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's brilliant. So thank you very much. Thank you to all of you casters. Thank you to Zippy, our lovely guest. Lovely to actually meet you since I pulled the sickie last time you were on our show. So yeah.
You were just playing missing in action.
So what though? Sometimes it's like being in the shop all day. It's like, right, I can't talk about anything to do with vaping again today. I'm going home. and like
Yeah, I don't blame
think
you.
about cigarettes. I won't smoke one, but I'll think about them. So thank you very much. Love yous all, and I'll see yous all next Wednesday. Mwah. I'll pass that over to whoever hasn't been. One of yous pick.
All right, I'll go. Thanks, Chad. Appreciate it. Everybody out there with all of your fun comments and questions and whatever else is. It's always, a good time. And like, I'll echo what Bobo said there. I learn more on this show than I give out because I don't know shit, basically is what it comes down to. So if anybody would like to help me with mixing, it's,
I can tell you some concentrates to buy.
Yeah, so can I. I can help you there too.
Duct tape to put on Graham's mouth, and that'll help me out fine. No, you can catch me on Late Night Vape Show on Sunday nights, 10:30, with Mick and Disco. And I will throw it over to Zippy.
Oh, you can find me on DIY Flavor Chaser. You can also find me at Chefs under Flavor Chaser. You can find my, I have a YouTube channel called Zippy Zone. I'll drop a link in there. I also dropped my streamer link, so you could probably find it in there. And you can just find me wandering around aimlessly. I'm everywhere.
Find them on the way back home if you do find them wandering around aimlessly, if you could, please.
I have a shirt. It's called Mentally Confused and Prone to Wandering. But that's about where you find me. I'm all over.
Thank you very much. Right, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for chat. It's been absolutely fantastic tonight. I'm glad you started to put questions in and asking a few bits. Keeps everything going, keeps everything flowing. Thank you very much for the Spanners for doing their job and putting things in and links and everything. Hooked on Funk and Pippa for joining in. It's good to see you back. Thank you very much, boys, for being on with me. It's absolutely fantastic. I enjoy doing it. Zippy, thank you very much for coming on. Much enjoy being on. It's a great pleasure. Do check them out. Go check out the concentrates and show them some love at Chefs with Liam and also with Zippy over there. If you do fancy a one shot, give them a try. Also, like say if you're in Canada, go over to DIY Flavor Chaser and buy some things from there. Be absolutely brilliant. Do check out Biscuit for your mixing some net tobaccos and things like that. If you want to go there for them, you can use BCL 12 for 12% off up till 12 o'clock tonight. If you do fancy any, he's got some other deals on there as well at the moment. Also, while we're on, just the last bit, if you do want to check out a flash deal that's going on, Hip Hop Juice is doing a flash deal at the moment, so go show him some love on his website, see what he's got. I know he's got the Caliburn G up at like £15, things like that, so go show Hip Hop some love. It's just banging in that, isn't it? It's about 15.50, I think it is.
So go and show that some love. But
yeah, he's got Cocoa for 17.5 £.
now I'm gonna stock me shop from Hip Hop Juice, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he does wholesale, so get in touch with him. So you can find me on Sunday night on NUVS. You can find Bill on Late Night Vape Show. You can find Graham here next week. Find Liam here next week. You can find Liam and Zippy on OGA. And is that moved to a Saturday now? Or you still do a Wednesday night, but you do a Saturday as well now?
OGA is Wednesday night, and it's the Vaping Community Show on Saturday on the same channel.
Yeah, right. So go check them out if you want to do some more mixing. Go over to Chunkmeister, who's been in chat. He's been on half an hour, so go check out and show him some love. And we'll see you next week, and I will play the outro.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
I'm going to wave you too.
Can't see you.
You still probably got outside on there.